It's time for Around the Ozarks News, brought to you by the Springfield Greene County Park Board, Thompson Sales, Kitchenland USA, and Smouse Brothers Foundation Repair and Waterproofing. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Foreheads.
Hey, good morning to you on Thursday of a short week, which is always nice. We've got some news to tell you about.
All right. A special session of the Missouri legislature is underway in Jeff City. Started yesterday. Governor Kehoe wants to use the session to redraw the state's legislative maps. It's similar to what Texas just did, if you followed that. The governor came up with an initial map of what it could look like, but that may be amended by legislators and look much different before it's adopted, if approved by lawmakers. That's going to be a biggie. Drivers in Springfield, listen up. Crews are going to be working to reconstruct and pave the approaches that lead to Chestnut Expressway. So with that, Hilton Avenue will be closed south of Chestnut Expressway, and Nettleton Avenue will be closed north of Chestnut Expressway. The good news is that Chestnut itself will be open during the construction.
That is good news, because that would be a pretty major shutdown if you shut down Chestnut. The University of Missouri Extension just opened a new livestock facility in Mount Vernon. It's on Highway H there. Facility will offer more educational opportunities for students, like animal breeding, healthcare procedures, and research data collection. That's happening in Mount Vernon. And Christian County employees have a new health clinic for primary care visits to help reduce cost and the need for potentially costly visits to urgent care or even the ER. It just opened in Ozarks. It's supposed to be open on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays to start out, but they may expand that time frame. But that is only for Christian County employees.
Yes. Speaking of healthcare news, researchers say that they have come up with an over-the-counter nasal spray that could work to prevent COVID. In initial studies, it did work to prevent respiratory illnesses. The study showed people who use the spray, which is called antihistamine azelastine, Azelastine, over a 2-month period, lowered the infection rates of the flu, RSV, and COVID. This is already approved in the U.S. by the FDA under the name Astepro Allergy, but it would be newer to most people for the possible use of spray against COVID.
I've just thought about this for the first time, but I think, do they just make up names for drugs? They just make up long words and put a bunch of vowels together? Because they're such strange names. Is it based on the drugs involved?
No, I'm sure that it's based on the ingredients.
Yeah, I guess
I'm going to go with yes.
But they're always so difficult to say.
Somebody's going to let us know in the comments. They're going to weigh in and be like, yes, I'm a nurse, I'm a doctor, I'm a pharmacist.
You know what? I think it's for the smart doctors.
Sarah is right.
I think it's for the smart doctors to differentiate themselves from the rest of us, because they say it and they're able to, it rolls off their tongue because they practiced and they made it up. And the rest of us struggle with it and say it wrong, stutter over it. That's what I'm going with. Congratulations in order for Danielle O'Neill. Danielle O'Neill. She's a PE teacher over at Sherwood Elementary in Springfield, and one of 8 finalists for the Missouri 2026 Teacher of the Year Award. So that's cool. The state's nominee will then run for a similar national award. So we're hoping she wins. O'Neill was one of 34 regional teachers of the year across the state of Missouri and one of 17 semifinalists in the state program. So we are wishing her well, and congratulations for getting that far.
That's awesome.
Tomorrow is the start of the NFL season. The Chiefs kicking off in Brazil. That's something. They're going to take on the Los Angeles Chargers tomorrow night, 7 p.m. for us. It will be played from Sao Paulo, Brazil. It will be counted as a home game for the Chargers. It's available. You know, last year I think the first game of the season was on Peacock. Well, they're doing that again. This time it's going to be YouTube TV, which we have, and YouTube, which I think everybody has. So you can send your YouTube to your TV and watch it on the big screen. And of course, it's free there. You can have a subscription to YouTube TV and see it there as well. That is week 1 for the Chiefs. Week 2, they will be back home at Arrowhead. Super Bowl 59 rematch against the Eagles. So a lot of people paying a lot of attention to that. That is a week from Sunday.
Yes. All right. On Saturday, the Springfield Greene County Park Board, which is one of our sponsors, is putting on the Kid-athlon. This miniature triathlon for ages 5 to 12. It is so fun. My kids have all done it. It's a great time. They swim and then bike and then run their way to victory. So if you have a child 5 to 12 years old, get them signed up. And it is held in Chesterfield Park, which is on West Republic Road. So check it out on the Springfield Greene County Park Board's website.
It's a great beginner triathlon, right? To kind of get an idea of what it's like.
Yes. And you can tell your kid that they're going to feel like such a champion afterward, because for them, I mean, it's a big race, you know, like it's very short. It's very doable. It will take your kid like 12 minutes to finish the entire thing, but it is huge to them. I remember Caroline won this when she was like 5 or 6. And then Louis the bird,
Cardinal
interviewed her, the Cardinal, the Hammondsfield Cardinal. He was interviewing her, and I have pictures of it. Oh, so great. So great.
Yeah, that was fun. And now she's still doing triathlons at age 16. We were just down in Bentonville over the weekend for a triathlon that Sarah and all the kids did. That was fun. That's kind of a Labor Day tradition for us. And Bentonville's just a nice town.
It is. Yeah. It's really great.
We
love all things outdoors and trail systems and
great farmers market.
Oh yeah. That was fantastic. Yeah. Okay. One more event. There are countless ways to give back. One of them will be on display at this year's service fair on the square, not science fair, service fair on the square, happening on Saturday. So you can head down there, and there's going to be 24 local organizations that have their booth set up with their mission statement. And you can figure out like, hey, I might want to be involved with them or with them or with them. And it's just a good way to kind of figure out, you know, what's going on. And then the History Museum on the Square is also celebrating a big anniversary, 50 years. So you can learn some history in the process. They'll have a booth as well.
Okay, good stuff. That's this weekend.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. A lot of people like to volunteer, and they don't necessarily know where to go. And I know this because they'll text or they'll message me and ask me. And so this is really perfect because it's more tailored to, you can go see who you want to volunteer with.
Right. You can find out more specifics and ask questions. I like it.
Yeah.
We have a contest, a Chiefs contest. Tell them about that.
Yes. The Chiefs contest is still going on right now at aroundtheozarks.com. Just click on the word contest. And all you have to do is wear your Chiefs gear, take a picture of yourself around the Ozarks, and submit it to our website. And you can win 2 tickets to Arrowhead Stadium to watch the Chiefs versus the Ravens on September 28th. So that game is coming up. It's going to be a great time at Arrowhead. And 2 people will be going for free. All thanks to Sigwo Arms.
Yep.
We could not do the contest without Sigwo. So we just want to say thank you to them. And they're a huge partner with us for this Ozarks Kingdom Country contest.
Yep. Check out Sigwo Arms and check out aroundtheozarks.com. Lots of good stuff there.
Absolutely. All right. Well, that's it. Right? You got anything else over
That'll
there?
do it for us on this Thursday. We'll be back on Friday.
Sounds good.
It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, brought to you by Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everybody. We are waking up on the backside of a cold front, and that means we'll see decrease in cloud cover through the day today. as well as some cooler temperatures that are going to be greeting us in the Ozarks this afternoon. We did have some showers and thunderstorms yesterday as that frontal boundary swept through the region yesterday evening and overnight. Temperatures pretty mild this morning, considering the cold front. Numbers are still in the upper 50s and low 60s. But today I am expecting cooler temperatures because the effects of that cool air are going to be settling into the region. That's in our headlines today. A cold front passed through, and we have cooler air that's expected across the Ozarks today. Some cloud cover is out this morning, definitely, but by this afternoon, I'm expecting temperatures to cool off into the lower 80s. We'll continue to watch that cooler air stream into the Ozarks, and it's actually a series of cold fronts that's going to move through this week. One last night, of course, another on the way for tomorrow. So we're going to keep these cooler than normal temperatures in place as we head through the next several days. Opportunities for rain, well, they return with another cold front that arrives tomorrow. I'm thinking Friday afternoon into the evening hours, we'll see another opportunity for some scattered showers and thunderstorms, and cooler air is going to remain with us for the weekend forecast. Today, it will be enjoyable. You can head out in the forecast. I don't have any rain during the daytime today, and we have a north breeze behind that cold front. You will notice the effects of the cold front in your overnight low temperatures as well. Numbers are really starting to cool off for the overnight numbers. Tonight, we'll only be back near 60 degrees, but with another cold front on deck tomorrow, we've got temperatures that fall into the lower 50s several mornings this week. It will be kind of cool in the Ozarks to start a couple of days this week and weekend, and scattered storm chances do return by Friday afternoon. As I mentioned, cooler air is going to stay in place for us through the weekend forecast into the early part of next work week too. Really, September starting off on a cooler than average note. And already we've had more rainfall this month than last month in some places because of the extremely dry August conditions that we had, record setting across many cities in the Ozarks. Numbers today, I have 83 for Springfield. Others, though, especially up in northern Missouri and northern counties, they're going to stay in the 70s for highs. I think mid-80s are still possible in northern Arkansas today. That's as the cold front still takes effect as it pushes south through the region. Friday, about a 50% chance for some afternoon showers and thunderstorms. Then we'll be left with just cool, pleasant weather in the forecast Saturday and Sunday. Once again, the weekend looks awesome. September always seems like it can go two directions. It can still be hot like summertime, or we can get a lot of rainy days. So we are lucking out here with the super nice weekend conditions. I'm expecting upper 70s and partial sun both Saturday and Sunday. Fabulous conditions to get outdoors. Around the country, here's what's making headlines. It's deep moisture supporting rounds of showers and thunderstorms across portions of southern Florida. That's what's taking place down south. We also have wet weather for the Southwest and Four Corners region. Showers and thunderstorms continue there through the end of the week. And we also have significant heat still making some of the national news headlines, with the interior Pacific Northwest potentially setting some record high temperatures as we head into this afternoon. That heat is going to stick around for them on Friday as well. All right, here's a look at the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister trivia question for the day. And the question that I had for you yesterday, an aviation history question. Which aircraft was the first to break the sound barrier? And the options that I have for you were the Bell X-1. Have you heard of that one? That was option A. Option B, the Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird. C, the Boeing 747. Or D, the Wright Flyer. What did you think on this one? Do you know your aviation history? Well, if you chose A, the Bell X-1, you would be correct. I did not know my aviation history. I had not heard of this. However, it is quite famous. So news to me. Now I know. The Bell X-1, Bell Model 44, is a rocket engine powered aircraft designed originally for the military to use, of course. It is at the National Air and Space Museum in Washington, D.C. It houses the original Bell X-1, which Chuck Yeager piloted when he broke the sound barrier. So if you want to see it, you can go do that. It's in Washington, D.C. All right, here's a look at the trivia question for tomorrow. What is the primary source of energy that drives Earth's weather systems, impacting aviation weather patterns? Do you think it's A, the Earth's magnetic field, B, solar radiation, C, ocean currents, or D, volcanic activity? You can let me know your guess. That's at aroundtheozarks.com. Enjoy the dry weather today. We should see clouds break up by this afternoon. Sunshine for the rest of the day. High temperature of 83 in Springfield. Have a fabulous afternoon across the Ozarks. I'll be back to chat with you first thing tomorrow. And thanks to our sponsors, Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet, Heating and Air Paramedics, and Command Family Medicine.